Well, first of all, the speech of Khamenei was very clearly a speech of a desperate leader on his last leg who understands that he's already lost control, that the people of Iran are willing to risk their lives to free their country from this terrorist regime, from this theocracy that has been crushing the population, emptying the coffers of the Iranian taxpayer to spread them around the Middle East and the world for terrorist activities. The Iranians want their country back. They want their freedoms back. And I think very clearly we are witnessing the end of this regime that took over in 1979, that has ruined the country, that has turned it into the main source of violence and instability in the Middle East. And the end of that regime is, of course, good news, not only for the Iranian people, but for the rest of the region.
Who do you think is the next possible leader to take over from Khamenei? Because clearly there's large public distrust on him.
It is for the Iranian people to decide how they want to be governed, whether or not they want to restore the monarchy, which type of elections they would hold. Again, after this tyrannical regime is set aside and is overthrown, there will have to be elections in Iran, true elections, not the type of elections they've had since 1979, where the supreme leader decides who can run and who cannot, but true democratic elections. And I'm sure that this country, which has a great history, a glorious civilization, will find a path towards democracy, representative government, and it will be, as I said, for the Iranian people to decide.
Dr. Navon, how do you think Trump is going to receive this message?
I think that, as I said before, the message from Khamenei was a pathetic message from a desperate leader. And I do hope, and I am confident, in fact, that President Trump means what he says when he said that if the Iranian Islamic Republic of Iran continues to kill its own citizens just because they want their freedom, then the United States, as leader of the free world, will not sit on the side and will intervene. And I think that those words, those very strong and clear words from President Trump, is also something that gave a lot of strength and courage to the Iranian people. And I trust that President Trump will be faithful to his commitment to the freedom of the Iranian people.